Pessoal, a gente vai estar acompanhando aqui top 8 da eliminatória Pavelski versus Emmett aqui na Summer Championship, beleza? Pavelski trazendo sua Nyx. Eu imagino que... Acho que é bem óbvio, né? Por causa da Blaster, do estado que a Blaster tá no momento, depois do buff que ela tomou há uns 1 ou 2 patches atrás. Eu não lembro exatamente qual patch que foi. Mas enfim, é meio recente ainda, meio recente. E o Emmett trazendo sua Petra, né? Orb continua tendo opções incríveis, assim como foi-se apesar do nerf, né? Enfim, não se esqueçam também, gente, que a gente tem o nosso servidor do Discord no link da descrição. E você pode estar recebendo aula se você for membro aqui no canal, tá? É nóis.
Right now just patrolling that top platform. Amit going to be able to call him out on the movement. The D-Light into the GC. D-Light Pavelski going to be looking for something fearsome. He wasn't able to get it. Sidelight soon, not going to be able to confirm it either. Pavelski whiffing that sidelight. Amit going to be getting into the blind spot. That NSYNC gets punished. Pavelski, I like the idea. He wanted to go for the down air D-Light, but the down air did not have enough knockback bouncing on the stage.
Yeah, said, a little bit reduced. Maybe I'll get this true. That's not going to be the case here. Beautiful time dodge for Pavelski. Maybe going to try to get a turnaround here with the down air. It's not going to quite connect. Amit goes on stage, might threaten a down sig, or just wait for that wall slip to come into play. Goes for the side light, but the perfect timing from Pavelski on the dodge to get out of harm's way.
Okay, D-Light recovery, that is going to be it, and that is going to be the stock. Pavelski going to be coming up with a gentle lead. Amit, I believe, has the gauntlets primed, so at that point, it's just going to be a recovery. Pavelski going to do his best to be able to deny the weapon. Jump neutral is not enough, but it's a get-off-me option. Amit now able to pick up those gauntlets. Let's see what the opening is. He needs that side, he needs that end light. Pavelski still going to be hanging on to the stock, has to find a way to be able to make it back on.
Okay, Amit gets the end light. It's going to be enough, and that's going to be the first stock removed from Pavelski. Clean slate on the board for both members here. Only 1 damage has been taken onto Amit.
Toss.
Yeah,
That's
you can't
right.
even see the shade difference here, but there we go. Pavelski getting an opening with that end light, trying to get a little bit more. Amit retaliating with falling nair, but once again, that neutral light from the scythe, such a good stuffing option on the scythe, making it really difficult for Amit to find a way in.
Yeah, but Pavelski's only been getting the end light. Oh, wait, hold on. That could have been a huge call out, and then he was going through the D-Sig. It didn't actually find his connection. Pavelski now going to be just quickly swapping back over to the blasters. Amit controlling the stage, looking to be able to catch this landing. Not going to be able to do so.
Oh, and you can see Pavelski going for his pivot down airs, gets an opening there, won't be able to convert into anything, but going to be hovering on these platforms a bit. Nice little conversion from Amit there with the nair into the end light. Looking to get that final blow soon here. Good amount of defense onto Nyx though. Oh, and we have a little bit of a flag here. We're saying we got some lag or something going on here.
Oh no. Now let's go.
Tá ok, eles basicamente reiniciaram e a gente vai ter continuação.
The game. That's the end light, and again, no follow-up, not yet. Pavelski does not have the lead.
Yeah, and something to note here is that because we kind of had a bit of a reset here, right? I think Amit was working on those gauntlets last time, but this time the first spawn he got was an orb. So this is actually the first time we're getting to see a good amount of this orb gameplay from Amit, and it's looking really good. We'll see if Pavelski has an answer, but as you mentioned before, kind of dashing to those platforms a lot, and it's kind of working. It feels like Amit is having a much easier time with the orb dealing with it because you have those nairs and those side airs.
Optimal Sido as well, pivoting it just to send him back off stage. Looking for the neutral, the GC D-Light going to confirm into the neutral, and Pavelski just going to opt to pick up the scythe. Amit going to be shoving him off stage. The second Sido is going to be enough to do it, and now it is Amit that is coming up with a confident stock lead.
Yeah, and here we go. I mean, Pavelski at this point, you're on your final stock, right? You have to remember, like, you did start with a little bit less here, and hopefully that won't mess up your flow. Tries to go for a really deep
so
gravity
close.
cancel. It doesn't work. Another exhaustive recovery, not going to be enough. Pavelski needs 1 more D-Light, but Amit's going to fight his way out unarmed, picks up an orb. Pavelski tries to go for a cheesy down signature as well. Somehow it doesn't connect. Beautiful fastball from Amit to go ahead and turn things around, and tries to go for another ground pound. That should be the stock, though.
The downer is going to be able to connect too, but Pavelski is going to be able to get the GC D-Light ground pound true combo. He was looking to set up that edge guard. Finally, the blasters downer connected, and now he has a bit of damage to make up. But I have to say right now, Amit's punish game was looking a little bit more consistent, especially when we got to see Orb. Now that we're on the gauntlets, that's the dodge read, continuing the pressure, staying close to Pavelski. Pavelski with a wake-up option. Love that downer.
Yeah, almost caught Amit slipping there. Amit, kind of falling behind a little bit in terms of the momentum here. Pavelski is making up this damage quickly, and Ahmed doing a good job of reacting off some of these sidelights as well. One more sidelight, tries to go for the Ensig on a read. Doesn't work, goes for it again. Maybe getting a little bit too antsy. Pavelski's so close with so many of these reads, but it seems timing seems to not be in his favor, and Ahmed's kind of crumbling here. Pavelski throwing out some Hail Marys as well. One more recovery or Ensig is all it should take. Sidelight Sayer is going to be what Ahmed's looking for as well.
Oh, it ended up whiffing, but Ahmed still finds himself off stage. Pavelski gonna opt to pick up the blasters. Now he's looking for that sidelight. He's gonna be looking for that D-light. He goes for the down air. GC sidelight. That would have been so cool, but the recovery is still gonna be able to come through. It still connects, and he's gonna be able to take out game 1, Pavelski.
Try to punish him.
Bora lá, segunda partida. Então, gente, uma coisa. Eu não sei ao certo se eles vão trocar de Legend, tá? Principalmente porque Emmett eu não conheço, beleza? Pavelski tá indo bem de Nyx, tá tendo um bom resultado com ambas as armas, né? Ele tá conseguindo fazer umas coisas bem legais. Então eu não sei se tem necessidade dele trocar pra um Mordex. E acho que ele não trocaria pra uma Val, né? Porque ele jogava bastante de Val também. E o Cross, acho que existe sim a possibilidade, porque por mais que a gente tenha visto os nerfs aí na Gauntlets, né? Nerfs em alguns patches. Continua sendo uma arma muito boa, né, de se jogar. Só que Cross já foi muito nerfado, então eu não imagino ele vindo de Cross pra tentar fazer um comeback, alguma coisa, ou pra ficar mais consistente na gameplay ou algo do tipo. Enfim, acredito que ele vai continuar de Nyx. Já sobre o Emmett, eu não consigo ver porque eu não conheço o player.
He's patient, right? Oh my gosh, that almost cleared that down sig, really chunking. But one more, ground pound's gonna stuff the recovery, and just like that, Pavelski is able to sneak this one back to a tie battle here. But Ahmed, I do think in general, plays better when he's allowing Pavelski to approach him. When he has to approach Pavelski, he kind of swings and a miss. Oh, Pavelski, you got caught.
Ahmed has no recovery. It got used up, and then Pavelski, he was not able to close it out. He whiffed it down, and Ahmed was able to make it back on thanks to why? Gauntlet Sail.
Yep.
Eu fiquei meio confuso porque o Emmett deu aquele dodge ali que o Pavelski conseguiu pegar, porque não é a primeira vez que o Pavelski tenta fazer essa leitura. Não sei se ele tava com medo de levar alguma coisa mais óbvia, né? Porque aquele dera ali não que seja a coisa mais arriscada do mundo, né? Se o oponente ele tá fugindo ali, ele provavelmente, se ele não levar aquela leitura, ele vai estar meio longe do Pavelski, né? Mas enfim.
Close to Pavelski, he wanted to whip something. He's just getting close to him, but then Pavelski end lighting at the right time, able to get him off of him. Ahmed Sider is another get off me option, and the recovery is going to be able to do it off the top. Pavelski now going to be stealing the lead.
Yeah, but not ahead by a lot here. Ahmed needs a weapon. A D-Light recovery on arms might even be enough to do it here, but there we go. We have the orb. Sidelight Sayer's the name of the game, and Ahmed finds it. We have a tight battle.
If he waited to recover a little bit later after the chase dodge, I think it would have connected. And then it just so happened he was a little too far to the left, and Ahmed was just able to spot dodge successfully past it. So a little bit unfortunate. If he just delayed a little bit more, that could have been so different. The game is now just about even. Pavelski has a slight damage lead. Ahmed, nice two-piece.
Okay, Pavelski gets that side. Oh, he goes into the end light afterward. Huge opportunity for Pavelski, and exhausted recovery can threaten here, and he goes for the regular recovery instead, hitting the ground, refreshing his jump, but Ahmed needs to be careful. Goes for the sidelight, D-light, wants the extension, maybe a reaction after that, but doesn't find it. Trying to do a good job juggling Pavelski here. I mean, even though he's only in the orange, the ceiling on this stage is pretty low, so that D-light recovery is the KO realm now. Ahmed has to be careful.
Ahmed just going to be waiting out so patiently, able to fight his way back onto the stage. Pavelski gets an end light, and the end sig finally. So many end lights, Flambeau. We got to see so many scythe end lights connect, and we didn't get to see the punish, we didn't get to see the follow-up, we didn't grounded. You don't have to jump.
Bora lá. Então, se mudança de Legend, se mudança de mapa também, né?
Dodge down, like, you know, then it's like, all right, crap, they can hit me. But otherwise, they do any of the other dodges, you're generally in an okay spot.
So, excellent, optimal. Pavelski going to be connecting that Ensig onto Ahmed. He's looking for it again. He is looking to erase him from this plane of existence. He is up 2 games against Ahmed. This is amazing for Pavelski, Flambeau.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing worse than getting further in the set, and then the person who is missing signatures the entire time starts having them connect. And so we'll see if Ahmed can answer back, but Pavelski's looking comfortable. That was not the conversion he was looking for, though.
Yeah, he didn't recover immediately. Oh my God. Weapon toss, diagonal up weapon toss. In fact, going to be able to take it off the top. We don't talk about that stock. We don't think about it. Let's pretend like the recovery hit after the GCD leg.
Yeah. I mean, beautiful improvisation by Pavelski,
Nice.
and now he's completely in Ahmed's head. He has the dodge reads down. He's able to get, 4 to 5 hits per conversion, and Ahmed just having a tough time. Almost his ground pound will probably, no, Pavelski's going to wait on stage, gets to turn around with the down air, but makes a bad choice on the read afterward and ends up losing the stock for it. But at the end of the day, if you're Pavelski, like, it was worth the risk there.
Ahmed's waking up. He's fighting back. Let's see the kind of damage. Let's see the heat that he's able to bring onto the table. The neutral edge.
Nice.
Do not forget the ceiling on the stage can be so dangerous. Just one read off the top. I feel like I never get to see Orb go up that high on the stage specifically. Pavelski going to be able to get the recovery. Looking for the GC sidelight. That's going to be another one that is so much damage. Ahmed has been suffering. His second stock has been put out of its misery. But now he's an entirely stock down against Pavelski. He got juggled into oblivion.
And I don't know. I would love to say Ahmed's going to be able to bring this force to game number 4. And honestly, this is a decent start. But with the way Pavelski's been playing, particularly in this game number 3, it feels like the download is more or less complete. We'll see if Ahmed can stop it. Here we go. Sidelights got to force Pavelski to the corner. Has the orb in hand. Hasn't been using the gauntlets nearly as much here. Goes for sidelight.
O quê?
There. I don't know if Pavelski had a dodge. I have to go back and see the replay, but otherwise that is not a true conversion. So either way, either a good call out or good recognition to realize that Pavelski did not have a dodge.
Yeah, that's like kind of like the true combo thing, right? When you're getting hit with like hammer D-light, when you're getting hit by orb sidelight, you're not usually waiting for them to mix it up. You're ready for like the standard side option afterwards, right? So nice mix up there from Ahmed. Sidelight, D-light, neutral as well. He has even his game back up. He has brought it all the way back. He got into the blind spot. Orb so good at hitting stacked with that end light. You know what Blasters can't do?
He's clutching. He has no dodge. Man, you're so close. I think Ahmed had a really strong opportunity in that juggle sequence there to go ahead and try to close the game out, but still has good damage nonetheless. One signature should take out Pavelski. You can do a Hail Mary side sig here even if you want to. Pavelski staying fairly grounded. Oh, goes for the sidelight again. The Nair's going to make it that much closer, but you need a strong hit.
Fast falling with the down, a huge commitment. The recovery, he's able to make it back. D-light, chase dodge fully.
Caraca, ele jogou bem ali no final, mano. Mas aquele downware não ter pegado foi estranho. Deve ter pegado, tipo, bem perto. Não ter pegado, tipo, bem perto, né? Enfim. Se inscreve no canal, pessoal, pra estar acompanhando mais. É nóis.